She took over a San Pablo shelter 6 years ago, and ever since, an East Bay woman has dedicated her life to abandoned, abused, and injured animals in the Bay Area and beyond.
Sharon Chin introduces you to this week's Jefferson Award winner. Where's the dog? Did you bring us a dog?
They are
Not
so
this
cute.
time, not this time, but you'll see them. Julie Bainbridge is a retired elevator builder who's now building support for cats and dogs in need, rescuing them from as far as Asia.
He's probably going to be wheelchair bound his whole life.
Julie Bainbridge cares for a puppy that cannot walk, but the 5-week-old named Don Juan has certainly captivated her heart.
And he's a super feisty little guy, boy. He can growl and bite and chew like the best of them, huh? Arr, arr, arr. Yes, he can.
Julie runs a no-kill animal shelter in San Pablo that she took over in 2017 when its owner passed away. She named it Jelly's Place after her late English bulldog. Her nonprofit cares for dogs and cats that are abandoned, neglected, abused, and injured.
I just feel like they deserve better. To see an animal on the street struggling to find food or that's been hit by a car that has no means of anyone helping it, it's just heartbreaking.
So she steps in. She recently rescued more than a dozen dogs from a hoarding situation in San Bernardino County.
The little multi-poo there, his mats were so wrapped around his leg it was cutting off the circulation.
In fact, Julie says Jelly's Place took in more than 700 animals last year, and all but a few were adopted or returned to their owners.
Hi, sweetheart. Are you ready for your shots? This is her parvo distemper vaccine.
And to help a growing number of families care for their pets, Julie and her staff of 15 run a free weekly vaccination clinic.
All right, and there we go, sweetheart.
The nonprofits administered 200 doses for parvo, distemper, and bordetella in all of last year. This year, they've given 300 vaccinations in 1 month alone.
He's such a good dog. He's in there just howling.
And that kind of care means everything to volunteer and client Veronica Ramos and her son.
No, it's okay.
Jelly's Place is caring for one of their dogs, Bo, a bloodhound who got dragged by a car and needs surgery to save his legs. Veronica, a stroke survivor on a limited income, says Julie's support is a game changer.
There will be no way, no possible way that I would be able to, keep any of my pets at all. Because not only vaccination, she also helps with food.
Julie's help also extends overseas. She partners with rescue groups in the U.S. and Asia to save dogs from the slaughterhouse and human consumption.
It's a horrible situation. The way they do these things is beyond me, how they can sleep at night. They're super sweeties.
As for Julie, she finds her fulfillment in the eyes of the animals and people she serves.
Seeing the people's face when they're happy that we help them. Good morning. How are you today?
So for rescuing and caring for dogs and cats through Jelly's Place, this week's Jefferson Award in the Bay Area goes to Julie Bainbridge. Julie is actively looking for a new home for Jelly's Place in Contra Costa County. She says the shelter is on Caltrans property and she does not agree with the proposals it's offered in order for her to stay there. So she needs to move by 2025.